Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Sumukascha Yekadantascha Kapilo Gajakarnakaha Lambodharascha Vikato Vignarajo Vinayakaha Dhumaketurkanadhyakshaha Palachandro Gajananaha Vakratundaha Surpakarno Hirambaha Skandapurvajaha Suklam Bharadaram Vishnum Sasivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannabadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopasantaye Yasyadharadavaktradhya Parishadhya Parastatham Vignam Vignanti Satatam Vishvaksenam Tamastriye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheswaraha Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnanananjana Shalakaya Chakshuhu Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Satchidananda Rupaya Krishnaya Aklishtakarine Namo Vedanta Vedhyaya Gurave Buddhi Sakshine Krishnadvaipaya Namjasam Sarvabhuta Hiteratam Vedabchabhaskaram Bande Samadhi Nilayam Munim Narayanam Namaskritya Naranchaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet. Now, from this great, let us continue with just in the conclusion of Adhyayam 9, Skandam 3. Maitreya Uvacha, the very last slokam, is 44. Tasma evam jagat srashte pradhana purusha isvaraha vyajayi idam svera rupena kanjana nabaha tirodhadhe. Tasma evam jagat srashte pradhana purushesvaraha. In this way, having the Jagat Srishtam about the matter of creation, Pradhana Purusha Isvaraha, Bhagavan, who is Pradhanam, who is a Purusha, who is assured and he is going to be the indweller in all the things that's created, and everything is going to be created in him only, the Isvaraha, the Lord, the Mahamaster. Vyaji idam. The Vyaji is a new verb. Vyajya idam. The idam, thus, Vyajya, instructing and commanding and directing, Bhagavan's instructions. Having instructed this way, Svena Rupena, see, this is very important, Svena Rupena Kanja Nabihi. Svena Rupena, what is Bhagavan's Sarupam? Is nothing but bliss and love. Selfless love, Prema and Ananda. Prema Swarupa, Ananda Swarupa. That is Bhagavan's Swarupam. Prema and Ananda. But he appeared, the manifestation, as Kanja Nabihi, the lotus, the one like Padmanabham, the lotus flower coming out of his navel, Kanja Nabaha, the Padmanabhan, who is now the manifestation of the Swarupam, the Premam and the bliss itself. Vyajya idam, after having instructed about Jagat Srashte, the creation of the Prapancham, of the world, of the Lokangal, Tirodhadhe, he disappeared. Now, Ata Dasamo Adhyayaha, the 10th Adhyayam, Vidura Uvacha. Now, remember, this is a conversation going on between Vidura and Maitreya. Okay? And Antarhite Bhagavati Brahma Loka Pitamagaha Prajaha Sasarjam Katidha Daihikihi Manasihi Vibhuhu. Antarhite Bhagavati Brahma Loka Pitamagaha Prajaha Sasarja Katidha Daihikihi Manasihi Vibhuhu. So Vidura said, Antarhite, after the disappearance of this Pitamaha, the Loka Pitamaha is Brahma, the Bhagavati, Bhagavan, after he disappeared from his vision, Antarhite Bhagavati, Patarite means to disappear. Brahma, who is the creative aspect, the creative Shakti, Lokapitamaha is also the Pitamaha of this whole world. Prajaha Sasarja. He created various beings. Prajaha. Katidaha. How many types that did he create? Dahikihi, Manasihi, Vibhuhu. Vibhuhu is from his own body and his own mind. From his own body and his own mind. How many types of creation did he make? How many types of beings after the disappearance of Bhagavan, from his vision? Antarhite Vidura Uvacha. Okay, so Vidura asked, Antarhite Bhagavati Brahma Lokapita Magaha Prajaha Sasarja Katida Dahikihi Manasihi Vibhuhu. Okay, then he continues, Slokam number 2. Ye Chame Bhagavan Prishtaha Tvayi Artha Bahuvittam Tan Badasva Anupurvyena Chindhi Naha Sarva Samsayane. Ye Chame Bhagavan Prishtaha Tvayi Artha Bahuvittam Tan Badasva Anupurvyena Chindhi Naha Sarva Samsayane. Naha, our. Chindhi, cut, to cut asunder, to remove. Sarva Samsayan, all doubts. So, to remove all our doubts. What is he saying? Saying, Ye, in which way, may to me, Bhagavan, O Bhagavan, he is addressing Maitreya, the Bhagavan, Prishtaha, the questions. Okay? Tvayi Artha Bahuvittam. Bahuvittam means one who really knows. Vit means to know. Bahuvittam, the very sophisticated, polite, respectful way of addressing Maitreya. One who knows. Okay? Prishtaha, all my questions. Tvayi Artha, whatever the essence, what is the real sense to these questions that we have. Tan Vadasva, or whatever is the correct answers. Tan Naha Sarva Samsayan Chindi, those answers that will remove all our doubts. Tan, those things. Vadasva, please speak. Please tell me. Anupurvyena, right from the beginning to the end. Right from the beginning to the end, tell me. So that all the doubts, whatever answers that's going to remove all my doubts, please tell me, because you are the knower. You are the one who knows. Ye cha me Bhagavan Prishtaha Tvayi Artha Bhagavittama Tan Vadasva Anupurvyena Chindhi Naha Sarva Samsayane. Now Suta Uvacha Evam Sanchotitaha Tena Kshatra Kausharavaha Munihi Pritaha Pratyaha Tan Prasnan Hridisthanatha Bhargava. Suta Uvacha. Now this whole story is being narrated by Sukamuni to Parikshit. Remember that. And Sukamuni is narrating the stories and is describing about Vidura, Maitreya and all that, what happened there. And all of a sudden Suta Uvacha comes. Because, remember, Sukamuni is describing to Parikshit. The fact that Sukamuni is described to Parikshit is being described to us by Suta. Please remember that, because Suta was present in person when Sukha was beautifully narrating and sharing the experiences of Bhagavata Tattvam to Parikshit. And that Suta Uvacha, that Suta is the one, the Pauranika whom we started with. That's where the Vyasa writes a story. And so the Saunaka and various rishis, we asked them in the beginning, or when they are doing the Sathya Yagam, which runs for thousands and thousands of years. And so it's a very long Yagam, Sathya Yagam. And that morning time they do the Yagam. And then once the sun comes to the noon, then after that there's no Yagam done. Okay, it has to be done before sun reaches the noon, to the Uchasthana. Then in the afternoon, what did they do? They didn't while away their time. They listened to good stories of Bhagavan. That's how the Bhagavatam came about. And so that Suta is telling, hey, Bhargava, the son of Bhrigu, who is Saunaka, who asked him the question in the beginning, Evam Sanchoditaha, thus asked, thus inquired, Tena, that Kshatriya, by Vidura, Kausharavaha Munihi, Kausharavaha, the son of Kushara, and that son of Kushara is Maitreya. Munihi, that Rishi, Kausharava Munihi, that Rishi, Kushara, that son of him is Maitreya. And the Chatra, the Vidura asked him the question, when he was thus inquired, thus asked, that Kausharava Munihi, that son of Kushara Muni, Maitreya, Pritaha, he was very pleased. So Pratyaha, then he answered. See, when a teacher is pleased, that is the greatest blessing for the student. Because a teacher teaches more than what the student asks for. He knows how to teach and what to teach, and he knows whether the student has learned it or not. This is a sign of a good teacher, because he really cares for the welfare of the student. So when the teacher is pleased, imagine, by same way when Bhagavan Krishna was pleased when Arjuna asked him the question. Okay, Sishyasegam sadimam tvam prapannam yat seyat nischyante bruhi tanme. He says, what is beneficial, you tell me. The Bhagavan is so pleased. Then he starts answering. Like that Pritaha, very pleased. Pratyaha, he answers. Tan prasnan, those questions that had been asked to him by Vidura. Because Hrutistanata, the answers to those were all already in his heart. He knew, because he is full of experience only, experiencing the selfless love, you know the answer to all the questions. It doesn't have to come from outside. They were all in the Hrutistanata of Kausharava Munihi, Maitreya Muni. And so he answered, extremely pleased. He gave answer. Here Bhargava is son of Bhrigu. If the Sutta is addressing Saunaka. Okay? So Sutta Uvacha. Evam Sanchotitaha Tena Kshatra Kausharavaha Munihi Pritaha Pratyaha Tan Prasnan Hrutistanata Bhargava. This is the most important. The Swami says, you don't speak from books. You don't speak on somebody else's Vyakhyanam and then memorize it and repeat. No, 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 no. It must come from your Anubhavam. This is the way. And what is the yardstick of a speech, of a discourse? So many people give discourses. It's not the whiling away time and the exhibition of elocutory knowledge and scholarship of various books and quotations. No, none of those are the yardstick. The true yardstick is the inspirational. Does the listener get inspired? Then the speaker has done a good job. It's a very simple thing. And how can the inspiration come? Only when the speaker himself is inspired. Then the listener also gets inspired. How does the speaker get inspired? Only through Anubhavam. Not by memorizing, books after books after books and reciting Slokams and Vedas, and none of those will inspire. Okay? They all stay far away. When you imbibe and when you do the nididhyasanam, the practice, then it becomes your own. That anubhavam is hrutistanata. That's the one that stays in your heart. So when you speak from it, only truth will come out. Okay? Evam sanchoditaha tena kshatra kausharavaha munihi pritaha pratyaha tan prastan hrutistanata bhargava. Maitreya uvacha. The Kausharavaha Munihi, Kausharavaha now begins Maitreya uvacha. He speaks. Virinchopi tata chakre divyam varshasatam tapaha atmani atmanam aveshya yat aha Bhagavan ajaha. Beautiful. Maitreya says, Vidura says, what did Brahma do? How did he create so many things after Bhagavan disappeared from his vision? What did he do? What did Swami ask him to do? Do any of you recall? We heard the prayers, we heard Bhagavan's replies in the past couple of days. The first thing he said is, go and do tapas, right? Because of the doubt and the anxiety he has. That means you have to strengthen the feeling of ahamkaram has to go away. So he said, go do tapas, engage in tapas again. That's what Brahma did. Virinchaha api, Virinchaha means Brahma api also Tata Chakre, then after that engaged himself in Divyam Varshasatam Tapaha. Divyam, the very divine. The tapas is not something that is violent and intense and all that. It is very loving. It is full of sattvic quality only. Tapas is full of sattvic quality only. But committed with Shraddha, that becomes divine itself. That Varsha Satam, Satam Varshaha, 100 years of Brahma. Tapaha, tapas. He chakre, he did. Atmani, Atmanam Avesya. How did it become Divyam? By Atmani, by his own self. Atmanam, the indweller, the conscience, the entity that is present within. Avesya. Avesya is very important. There are three types of, desires, so to speak, okay? One is our intent. Very passive. Yes, I want to do worship. I want to do meditation. That then it becomes like a spark. That strengthens a little bit. That becomes a desire. An intent becomes a desire. Then the spark, it becomes inflagration itself, like burns the whole forest. That kind of a fire burning exclusively and demolishing everything else in its way and then going after that single goal. That avesyam, Bhagavan, that is by his own self, he was full of concentration and embracing Bhagavan with avesam. Okay, uncontrollable focus, uncontrollable yearning, so to speak. Okay. So when he did that, obviously the tapas become divyam, very divine. What did he do? Then, yet Bhagavan ajaha aha. Why yet in the same way? Very important. I don't choose something for myself. What Bhagavan said, I must do. Simple rule. Okay, as Hanuman exhibited. Okay, please remember, as Arjuna exhibited to Rama. These are all very important. Not Arjuna, Lakshmana exhibited to Rama. So what was aha said by Bhagavan Ajaha, the one unborn effulgence Bhagavan whom he instructed him. As instructed by him, he engaged himself in 100 years of divine tapas and completely embracing the indweller with tremendous yearning, exclusive of everything else. Virinchopi tata chakre divyam varshasatam tapaha atmani atmanam avesya yat aha Bhagavan ajaha. Number 5. Tat vilokya abja sambhutaha vayuna yat adhishtitaha padma ambascha tat kala krita viryena kampitam. Very beautiful it is. Applies to you and to me. Again, don't think it is Brahma sitting somewhere, please. It is very, very extremely personal, exactly what is happening to each one of us if I just pay attention. Tat vilokya abja sambhutaha vayuna yat adhishtitaha padma ambascha tat kala krita viryena kampitam. Tat vilokya, at that time he saw who Brahma, when he was engaged in tapas. What did he see? Not with his external eyes, internal vision. What did he see? He saw himself abja sambhutaha, seated on the lotus flower. The yat adhishtitaha vayuna. Yat means adhishtitaha means established in, and abja sambhutaha being born in that lotus flower. And he saw yet adhishtitaha, where he was seated, on which the lotus flower on which he was seated, from which he was born and on which he was seated. Now, vayuna tat kala krita viryena. Very important. Winds. And padma ambaha cha. He also saw padmam, the lotus flower, and the ambaha cha, the waters. All those, that ambaham, that water, tat kala kruta viryena. In the course of time, on the strength of time, viryam, the strength of time, what is happening? He saw vayu, the wind was blowing on the water, and with as time passed, the water become kampitam. That kampitam means like agitated. The water was agitated by the wind blowing on it with the passage of time, and that was shaking. Even the Padmam was also kampitam, was shaking. He saw that. This is what each one of us see, right? In our world, we see the Panchabhutangal, right? We see the hurricane wind, this and that, floods and so many torrential rains and everything, also called the Panchabhutangal acting up. And we feel absolutely helpless, isn't it? Now comes the difference. This is what he saw. Tat vilokya abja sambhutaha vayuna yat adishtataha padma sambhutaha. You, me, every one of us is born of this lotus flower only. First understand that. Understand that at least mentally, because it's going to come in the next slokam or the slokam after that. We're all born on that, and there's a huge significance to that. Okay? And so we also see all around us the kampitam, the kalakrita viryena kampitam, with the passage of time, so many agitations take place, right? That is what he saw. Tat vilokya abja sambhuta vayuna yat adishtitaha padma ambhacha tat kalakrita viryena kampitam. Number 6. Tapasahi yedamanena vidyaya cha atma samstaya vivruddha vijnana balaha. Very important. This is what we have to develop. Vivruddha vijnana balam. Nyapat vayum saha ambasa. My God. Tapasahi yedamanena vidyaya cha atma samstaya vivruddha vijnana balaha nyapad vayum saha ambasa. Number 6. Now, number virinchopi tad vilokya. Yeah, number 6. Number tapasahi edhamanena. That's correct. Now, he means certainly tapasa, the mental purification refinement process, to put it in a very simple way in English. That is what tapas is about, purifying the mind. Purifying the mind means increasing the pure thought, getting rid of the impure impulses. And that can be done only, there's no other way, only with the thought of Bhagavan. That purifies it. Nothing else. Even if I try to do it myself, it will not happen. So tapasa, always focusing, manmana bhava madbhaktaha, and Bhagavan says that's what he was doing. Tapasa hi yedamanena. With this tapas, he's got increasing Shakti. The Shakti that is latent. Each one of us is exactly have the same divine potency as Bhagavan has, no difference. Only thing is it has to be manifested through refinement of the mental impulses, purifying it, finally negating the mind. So, tapasahi yedamanena, the increasing thing, vidyaya, knowledge, awareness comes. Imagine constant integrated awareness. If I have that, I see only one in everything in the prapancham. Nothing but selfless love is there. That awareness I don't have right now. That can come only through tapasa. As I do more and more tapas, that slowly my awareness increases, right? Beautiful it is. From a gross level of the body to subtle and subtler and subtler and subtler and subtler we go. The awareness is so beautiful. That's what he is experiencing. Cha Atma Samstaya, very important, also established himself in his own prema, selfless love. Samstaya, Atma Samstaya. With the increasing Shakti, Vivruddha Vijnana Balaha, the Balam, the strength, Vivruddha, ever increasing Vijnanam, the varieties of knowledge pertaining to the creation. Right? There's only one knowledge, but there's so many varieties of knowledge in the world, the prapancham, all of them come only from that Atmic knowledge. That is what he had. Then he got that. With that, Nepade Vayum Saha Ambasa. Just all the waters that are being agitated with time, and the Ambasa, the Padmam, in addition to the water, Padmam also getting agitated. Both those, and the Vayu, the wind that is agitating it. In our case, it's the winds of desire that is agitating the ocean of our mind, if you want to call it that way, or very simply speaking, okay, to put it, to personalize it. So this, for every agitation, you go and see an ocean, obviously there are waves coming up. Why do the waves come? Only due to wind. Same way, my mind is nothing but a place with water. That gets agitated all the time, like a ripples creating. You throw a stone in a lake, the ripples come. Like that, in my case, it is every desire causes ripples and causes agitation. And that is the Vayu. So the Vayu is the Vayu of desire. Okay, remember that. So that, but Nyapade Vayu Saha Ambasa. So Nyapade means to drink. With the knowledge of this, the whole creation, the Vivriddha Vijnana Balam, attained by Yedhanena Tapasa, the increasing tapas, Atma Samtaya, completely situated in his own self, which is Prema. He drank the wind and the waters. What does it mean? Physically, it's not thinking gross body, no. That means he overcame all the Panchabhutangal came under his command. Okay, that is what it means. Now, before Brahma was created, we saw earlier, Sargam is when the Panchabhutangal were created and the Trigunas were also there. When Brahma was the Virata Purusha, one of the things. Now he is going to do Visargam, the varieties of creation. So the Panchabhutangal were already present. Okay? Tapasahi Yedamanena Vidyaya Cha Atma Samstaya Vivriddha Vijnana Balaha Nyapad Vayum Saha Ambasa. Number 7. Tat Vilokya Viyadvyapi Pushkaram Yat Adishtitam Anena Lokan Praglinan Kalpitasmi Iti Achintayat. After he did this, Tat Vilokya, then he saw Viyadvyapi, extensively widespread, very expanding, huge, expanding, so big it is. What? Pushkaram. Yet adishtitam. The Pushkaram, the lotus, yet adishtitam, on which he was situated. That means he saw, in our colloquial language, the lotus flower on which he was seated became so huge and encompassed everything. That's what it means. Okay, Viyadvyapi, that lotus became so huge. That's what he saw. Saw means not with physical eyes, internally experiencing it. Please remember, okay? Anena Lokan, Praglinan, all the various worlds, whether you call it 7 worlds or 14 worlds or 3 worlds or whatever it is, we're going to see all this. Okay, all the worlds, Praglinan, that were already previously, they were all merged in dissolution, kept in abeyance, in suspension, right? Because already been created. It just had to be brought back and it does the job. So, Praglinan, previously, all the Anena Lokan, all the worlds, Praglinan, previously merged in dissolution. Kalpita asmi, I will create, ati iti achintayate, thus he thought. So then, after controlling the Nyapad, that means after getting that Shakti through tapas, which means the Panchabhutangal no longer affected him. He was under his control. Then he saw the lotus flower on which he was seated became so huge. That means his awareness, consciousness expanded. Then he saw lotus flower means not a physical flower. Remember, lotus flower is the ability or the level of existence and awareness where you live in creation but not of creation. Live in the world, but not of the world. That feeling, absolute detachment, that is the lotus, vairagyam. That is what the lotus is. That detachment doesn't, the detachment, vairagyam, as it said in Sanskrit, ragam is important. And vairagyam means a visesham, a special kind of attachment, and that is attachment to Bhagavan. The moment I attach to Bhagavan, the creator and the creation gets detached from me. That awareness he had. That's what meant by this Vyatyapi Pushkaram. Okay? You understand? Yet Adhishthita, we are all seated on that. That's our world. Okay? And with that he says, with that vairagyam, then I can create the world the way it was before. Anena lokena, okay? And praglinan kalpitaha asmi, I can do that. Is what? Iti achintayate, is what he thought. That vilokya viyatyapi pushkaram yat adhishtitam anena lokan praglinan kalpitasmi iti achintayam. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om.